Most High Yahweh, Bashem, Hamashiach, Yahushai. That is the name of the Father, Yahweh, the Heavenly Father that everybody calls God, and His Son, which is Hamashiach, Yahushai. So we want to give all honor and glory to Him for another day to be able to come out here and bring out the Word and truth with sincerity. And we want to say peace and salutations to everybody out there bringing out this truth with sincerity. You know, the elders from Great Millstone and all the elders that are bringing out this truth with sincerity, and all the brothers that are going out bringing out this truth with sincerity, because we are in the perilous times, and we have to make sure our calling and election is sure before Hamashiach comes back. I'm going to start with the book of Genesis, chapter 9, verse 1 through 7. Actually, I'm going to read down to 17, and it reads, "And Yahweh blessed Noah and his sons, and said unto them, Be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth. And the fear and the dread of you shall be upon every beast of the earth, and upon every fowl of the air, upon all that moveth upon the earth, and upon all the fishes of the sea. Into your hand are they delivered." So we're going back to the beginning. We're going back to the beginning of the creation to let everybody know what the Most High Yahweh had instructed everybody to do from the foundation of the world. How you doing, sis? So that's why we're coming out. We're coming out to blow the trumpet and let everybody know that we are in the last days. He can come any moment. So this is why he said, how beautiful are the feet of those that bring good tidings. So that's what we want to make sure we're bringing the good tidings, doing what the Most High Yahweh said to do, to go out to the highways and the hedges, and as many as you find, bid to the marriage. How you doing, brother? All right. And it says, "Every moving thing that liveth shall be meat for you. Even as the green herbs have I given you all things. But flesh with the life thereof, which is the blood thereof, shall you not eat." So he was saying that we can have dominion over all the animals. This is what he said through Noah. But he said not to kill each other. He said not to shed men's blood. Let's see what else he said. "And surely your blood of your lives will I require it at the hand of every beast, which beast will I require it, and at the hand of man, and at the hand of every man's brother will I require the life of men." So that's why he said through Moses, "Thou shalt not kill." But people didn't seem to want to take that to heart. So now the people that did do all this killing, now your blood is going to be required for what you've done here in the earth. "Whoso sheddeth man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed. For in the image of Yahweh made he man." So this was what he said through the foundation. This was during the time of Noah. This is what the Most High Yahweh said. He said not to shed man's blood, but people didn't take this to heart. So it shouldn't be a surprise that they're loading up the ICBM missiles, getting ready to shoot them over here at America, and America's getting involved in that war too. That's the Third World War that's coming. But it shouldn't be a surprise why you guys are going to get it. You guys went against all the ordinances, all the laws, and all the statutes and the commandments that he said through Moses. Everybody went against it here. So don't be surprised why you're getting ready to pay the piper. Everybody has to pay for their iniquities, for all their sins stacked on top of sins, and for all the lies stacked on top of lies. Now it's time for the recompense from the Most High Yahweh now. It's time now. So it says, "Whoso sheddeth man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed. For in the image of Yahweh made he man." So this was a law and a commandment from the foundation of the world, which nobody took to heart. So don't be surprised why you're getting ready to pay that piper. You're getting ready to pay from the Most High is getting ready to pay the people who visit here. And there's nothing we can do about it, but we're going to read the prophecies so that you can have at least, so you can know what's coming. At least you'll have a heads up of why you're going to be getting destroyed here. "And you be ye fruitful and multiply. Bring forth abundantly in the earth, and multiply therein. And Yahweh spake unto Noah and to his sons with him, saying, And I behold, I establish my covenant with you, and with your seed, and after you, and with every living creature that is with you, of the fowl of the cattle, and of every beast of the earth with you, from all that go out of the ark to every beast of the earth. So he established a covenant with Noah and his wife and his sons. And I will establish my covenant with you, neither shall all flesh be cut off anymore by the waters of the flood. So it's not going to be with water this time around. It's going to be with the fire this time. Those ICBM missiles is what's going to do the people in on this go round. And Yahweh said, this is the token of the covenant which I make between me and you and every living creature that is with you for perpetual generations. So that's why he put the rainbow up there. That's to signify that he wasn't going to destroy the world with water again. It's not for gay parades, like you guys like to push and use the rainbow for gay parades. The rainbow was put up there by the Most High Yahweh to signify that he wasn't going to destroy the world with water again. That's what it says in Genesis. He didn't say to use the rainbow for gay parades. So everybody's going against what he said. So don't be surprised because you're getting ready to get that recompense. You shouldn't be surprised. Everybody has to pay for their iniquities and for their transgressions of what they've done here in the body. This is just how it is. He said it in Galatians 6. Be not deceived. Yahweh is not mocked. For whatsoever a man or a woman soweth, that shall they also reap. That's what it says. What am I reading? I'm reading the King James Holy Bible, the 1611. I'm just reading as it is written, verbatim, like they're not going to do at no Sunday churches. And he doesn't even dwell in temples made with hands. He doesn't dwell in those Sunday churches. He actually said that in Acts chapter 7. He doesn't dwell in those churches. He doesn't dwell there. The Spirit of Yahweh dwells in you. People don't even understand what they're even if you did read the Bible, you're not going to understand it because you have to have the prophets break it down to you. And then he says, I do set my bow in the cloud, and it shall be for a token of a covenant between me and the earth. So this is why he put the rainbow up there. He's explaining why he put that rainbow up in the cloud. Then it says, and it shall come to pass when I bring a cloud over the earth, that the bow shall be seen in the cloud. Now, let's get a little further. And I will remember my covenant, which is between me and you, and every living creature of all flesh, and the water shall no more become a flood to destroy all flesh. So that's why he put the rainbow up there, to represent and signify that he's not going to destroy the world with water again. But this time it's going to be with the ICBM missiles, with fire, and with the chariots. That's how it's going to happen on this go round. That rainbow just represents he's not going to destroy it with water again. And the bow shall be in the cloud, and I will look upon it, that I may remember the everlasting covenant between Yahweh and every living creature of all flesh that is upon the earth. And Yahweh said unto Noah, this is the token of the covenant which I have established between me and all flesh that is upon the earth. So this is that covenant that he's not going to break. He's not going to flood the world with water on this go round, but this time it's going to be with fire. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 12, verse 1 through 7, and it reads, for thine incorruptible spirit is in all things. Therefore chasteneth thou them by little and little, that offend. So that's why people are getting chastened little by little. He's getting rid of the wicked little by little, just like he said. Therefore chastenest thou them by little and little, and that offend, and warnest them by putting them in remembrance wherein they have offended, that leaving their wickedness they may believe on thee, O Lord Yahweh. But a lot of people, they don't believe in the Most High. They believe in all just the carnal things and the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life. But that's not of the Father. That's of the world, is what Yachanan the Revelator said in John chapter 2, verse 15. He said, this world is going to pass away, but all those that do the will of the Father, they're going to live forever. So that's why he said, quit looking at all these carnal things. That's temporal. These things are temporal. They're temporary. They're not going to last. For it was thy will For it was thy will to destroy by the hands of our fathers both those old inhabitants of the Holy Land, whom thou hatest, for doing most odious works of witchcrafts and wicked sacrifices. So the Lord is explaining what happened from the beginning. This is the reason he had to take action like he has to do now, because of all the transgenders, the gay parades, same-sex marriage. The Lord is not pleased with any of it. Same thing in the time of Noah. This is why the place was flooded. And also those merciless murderers of children and devourers of man's flesh, they got all these abortion clinics. Oh yeah, that Margaret Singer, what she did, what her legacy was murder. Margaret Singer, the one that started all the abortion clinics, killing all those babies. She's killed millions and billions of babies. That's the legacy of Margaret Singer. This is what the Lord is talking about in this. Let's read it again. Verse 5. And also those merciless murderers of children and devourers of man's flesh, and the feast of blood, with their priests out of the midst of their idolatrous crew, and the parents that killed with their own hands souls destitute of help. Because these were little fetuses. These are fetuses that they're killing in the abortion clinics. That's what the Most High Yahweh is getting into with Solomon here. See, a lot of people didn't know all this was documented in the Holy Scriptures. That's why no one is going unpunished for what they've done here in the body. Nobody is. You can't escape the one that created the heavens and the earth. There's no way you can escape him. Verse 6. With their priests out of the midst of their idolatrous crew, and the parents that killed with their own hands souls destitute of help, that the land which thou esteemest above all other might receive a worthy colony of Yahweh's children. That's the reason he wanted us to be fruitful and multiply. He said to procreate and keep the life cycle going. But no, they wanted to make abortion clinics and kill off the fetuses. The Lord has all this in the Holy Scriptures. This is why this place is going down. Because you went against every law, every ordinance, and every statute, everything in the Holy Scriptures. It's all written already. It's been written. So now you're going to get that recompense for what you've done here. Exodus chapter 23 and verse 27, and it reads, And I will send my fear before thee, and will destroy all the people to whom thou shalt come, and I will make all thine enemies turn their backs unto thee. So this is what the Lord said through Moses, what he's going to do. Let's see, verse 29. And I will not drive them out from before thee in 1 year, lest the land become desolate, and the beasts of the field multiply against thee. Verse 30. By little and little I will drive them out from before thee, until thou be increased and inherit the land. Because that's what he promised. He said the meek is the ones that's going to inherit the earth. The humble people, they're the ones that's going to inherit the earth, not the proud. Because he says he resists the proud, but gives grace to the humble. Job 11, verse 12 to 20, and it reads, For vain man would be wise, though man be born like a wild ass's coat. If thou would prepare thine heart and stretch out thine hands toward him, if iniquity be in thine hand, put it far away, and let not wickedness dwell in thy tabernacles. So now he's saying that if there's any wickedness around you, you need to get it far away from you. That's what the Lord is saying. He shouldn't dwell nowhere near your tabernacles. This is what the Lord said. He has a problem with all workers of iniquity. He doesn't love everybody like they're lying to everyone at the churches. God, Yahweh, he does not love everybody. For then shalt thou lift up thy face without spot. Yeah, thou shalt be steadfast and shalt not fear, because thou shalt forget thy misery and remember it was as waters that pass away. Because everybody that's wicked is getting ready to get out of this place. He's going to get rid of them, all the ones that's wicked. And thine age shall be clearer than the noonday. Thou shalt shine forth. Thou shalt be as the morning, and thou shalt be as secure, because there is hope. Yeah, thou shalt dig about thee, and thou shalt take thy rest in safety. So this is the ones that are obedient to what the Most High Yahweh says. Also, thou shalt lie down, and none shall make thee afraid. Yeah, many shall make suit unto thee, But the eyes of the wicked shall fail, and they shall not escape, and their hope shall be as the giving up of the ghost. This is what the Lord said. In other words, he's going to destroy all the wicked people. He said the hope of the wicked is going to be the giving up of the ghost. This is what it says in the book of Job. Job chapter 8, verse 13 through 15. And it reads, so are the paths of all that forget Yahweh, and the hypocrites' hope shall perish. This is what the Lord said. He said that the hypocrites, their hope is going to perish out of the land. This is what the Lord said. How you doing, sis? See, we coming out here for you, sis. We out here for the lost sheep of the house of Israel, because we're in the last days. And our people, they got to get it together before Hamashiach, Yahushai, cracks that sky. It's just a matter of time. We're in the perilous times right now. And that's why we got to bring out this word. No matter who doesn't like to hear it. He said to go out to the highways and the hedges, and as many as you find, bid them to the marriage. Whose hope shall be cut off, and whose trust shall be a spider's web. And that's like a fly trying to get away, but he gets caught up in a spider web. You're not going to escape. He shall lean upon his house, but it shall not stand. He shall hold it fast, but it shall not endure. Because it's not, this wicked. See, that's why Hamashiach said, you have to build your house on him. Build your house on the rock, which is him. He is the rock. Anything else is sinking sand. It's going to fall. That's why this place is falling. Matthew chapter 13, verse 16 and 17. And it reads, but blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. For verily I say unto you, that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which you see, and have not seen them, and to hear those things which you hear, and have not heard them. See, there was a lot of the Pharisees and scribes and the elders that wanted to see these things, but they weren't able to see it because they were stuck in the mud and the mire at the time. They were still in the matrix, just like a lot of our people are today. And not all of them were wicked. There's some of them, not all of them. James chapter 2, verse 5 through 9. Hearken, my beloved brethren, hath not Yahweh chosen the poor of this world rich in faith? Yeah, we have a lot of faith. And what is faith? Faith is the substance of things hoped for, but the evidence of things not seen. No, we haven't seen Hamashiach Yahushua yet, but we have enough faith and we believe that he's coming to get the ones that love him. Hearken, my beloved brethren, hath not Yahweh chosen the poor of this world, rich in faith, and heirs of the kingdom which he hath promised to them that love him? But you have despised the poor. Do not rich men oppress you and draw you before the judgment seats? Do not they blaspheme that worthy name by the which you are called? If you fulfill the royal law according to the scripture, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself, you do well. So loving your neighbor as yourself, you're not going to go and steal from your neighbor. You're not going to go and kill your neighbor. You're not going to go and covet your neighbor. You're not going to go and try to mess with your neighbor's wife. That's what he's getting into with all this. You're going to leave your neighbor alone. But if you have respect to persons, you commit sin and are convinced of the law as a transgressor. This is what he said through the prophet James. Psalms chapter 40, verse 14 through 17. And it reads, let them be ashamed and confounded together that seek after my soul, to destroy it. Let them be driven backwards and put to shame that wish me evil. So the Lord said, let all the people that wish us evil, that are thinking in their hearts, which is the mind, well, we don't want you guys out here preaching. We don't want you guys out here bringing the word of Yahweh out. So that's what the king of Israel, David, said. He said, let them be ashamed and confounded together that seek after my soul, to destroy it. Let them be driven backwards and put to shame that wish me evil. This is what David said. Let them be desolate for a reward of their shame that say unto me, aha, aha. The ones that actually like to laugh at the Bible. These actually have scriptures in the Bible concerning that. Let all those that seek thee rejoice and be glad in thee. Let such as love thy salvation say continually, the Lord be magnified. So we're going to magnify the Most High Yahweh's holy name. But I am poor and needy, yet the Lord thinketh upon me. Thou art my help and my deliverer. Make no tarrying, O my Yahweh. So that's what we're going to put our trust in. We're going to put the trust in the one that created us. That's what we put our trust in. How you doing, brother? Yeah, you know who you are?
Oh, I know who I am.
You look like you one of our people, man, from the Northern Kingdom. You Issachar, right? See, you're an Israelite, brother. That's who you are. You're a child of the Most High Yahweh. You're Israelite. Psalms 84, verse 11. For the Lord Yahweh is a sun and shield. The Lord will give grace and glory. No good thing will he withhold from them that walk uprightly. So that's the good news for the ones that walk uprightly. He said, no good thing will he withhold to those that walk uprightly. Psalms 40, verse 10 and 11. I have not hid thy righteousness within my heart. I have declared thy faithfulness and thy salvation. I have not concealed thy loving kindness and thy truth from the great congregation. Withhold not thou thy tender mercies from me, O Yahweh. Let thy loving kindness and thy truth continually preserve me. So this was David praying to the Most High to keep him preserved. Psalms 36, verse 5 through 12. Thy mercy, O Lord, is in the heavens, and thy faithfulness reaches unto the clouds. Because he's always faithful. He remains faithful. He doesn't disappoint like people do in this society. The Most High, he keeps his promises. Unlike people here in this society. Always telling lies, stacked on top of lies. And they're always with that deceit and hypocrisy. That's all it is here. Thy righteousness is like the great mountains. Thy judgments are a great deep, O Lord. Thou preservest a man and beast. How excellent is thy loving kindness, O Yahweh. Therefore the children of men put their trust under the shadow of thy wings. So that's where we're going to put our trust. So he can hide us under the shadow of his wings in the day of the Lord. Well, that's what we're hoping, that our calling and election is sure. They shall be abundantly satisfied with the fatness of thy house, and thou shalt make them drink of the river of thy pleasures. Listen to the good news of what the Lord promised to them that love him. For with thee is the fountain of life. In thy light shall we see light. Because Yahushua is the light of the world. He said anyone that follows him shall not walk in darkness, but shall have the light of life. So that's why we're able to see the light. Oh, continue my loving kindness unto them that know thee, and thy righteousness to the upright in heart. Let not the foot of the pride come against me, and let not the hand of the wicked remove me. There are the workers of iniquity fallen. They are cast down and shall not be able to rise. So this is the Lord saying how he's going to take care of all his adversaries. You guys are fine. Go ahead. You're fine. Okay. Go ahead.
Sorry.
Psalms 101, verse 2 through 8. I will behave myself wisely in a perfect way. Oh, when wilt thou come unto me? I will walk within my house with a perfect heart. So that's what David was. He was a man after Yahweh's own heart. And that's what we're trying to be. We're trying to be men and women after Yahweh's own heart. Unlike most people in this society who seem to not have a care in the world for hearing the words of Yahweh. I mean, this is all people seem to care about, is all the carnal things and the lust of their eyes and the lust of their flesh and the pride of life. This is all they seem to care about. They don't seem to care about the spiritual things. But this place is temporal. This place is getting ready to be destroyed with the ICBM missiles and the chariots. This is what people don't seem to understand. This place is at the end. This is the end of this utopia, America, this wicked dynasty that was gotten off of stealing, killing, and destroying. It was built off nothing but bloodshed. I will set no wicked thing before mine eyes. I hate the work of them that turn aside. It shall not cleave to me. A froward heart shall depart from me. I will not know a wicked person. Whose privily slandereth his neighbor, him will I cut off. Him that hath a high look and a proud heart will not I suffer. So the Lord hates pride and arrogancy. Mine eyes shall be upon the faithful of the land, that they may dwell with me. He that walketh in a perfect way, he shall serve me. The ones that walk in a perfect way, they're going to serve the Most High Yahweh. That's what he said. He that worketh deceit shall not dwell within my house. He that telleth lies shall not tarry in my sight. I will early destroy all the wicked of the land, that I may cut off all wicked doers from the city of the Lord. This is what he said. He's getting ready to destroy a lot of people that's wicked. Psalms 29, verse 13 and 14. And it reads, the poor and the deceitful man meet together. The Lord lighteneth both their eyes. The king that faithfully judgeth the poor, his throne shall be established forever. So the King of Kings, which is a Mashiach, Yahushai, his throne is going to be established forever. We're going to close out with Matthew. Close out now. Trying to get to Matthew. It's cold. I think they went to the bathroom. I think. Matthew 26 and 6. Now when a Mashiach Yahushai was in Bethany in the house of Simon the leper, there came unto him a woman having an alabaster box of very precious ointment, and poured it on his head as he sat at meat. But when his disciples saw it, they had indignation, saying, to what purpose is this waste? For this ointment might have been sold for much and given to the poor. When a Mashiach Yahushai understood it, he said unto them, why trouble ye the woman? For she hath wrought a good work upon me. For you have the poor always with you, but me you have not always. For in that she hath poured this ointment on my body, she did it for my burial. Verily I say unto you, wheresoever this gospel shall be preached in the whole world, there shall also this that this woman hath done be told for a memorial of her. So with that, we want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bashem HaMashiach, Yahushai. I want to say peace and salutations to all the elders out there from Great Millstone, and all the brothers bringing out this truth with sincerity, and all the other elders. And we just want to say Adawan Ratazab will be coming out again, Yahweh willing, to do this work. We're going to continue to do the work. Shalom.